Hey everyone, 𝚰𝚎𝚎𝚜 here. Welcome back to another FIFA Mobile video. I have a great investment video that I can't wait to show you guys. And this is for my 100 subscriber special. I want to take the time to say thank you guys for 100 subscribers. I'm very thankful and very grateful for this milestone. I'm ready to take on 500 subs, and I know for sure we can get there. And it's very easy to get there. All you have to do, just hit subscribe. For every one person that hits subscribe, we can make it very far. And it's win-win because you help me by supporting my channel, and also in return you get great quality content from me. And yeah, so here we have a guide to investment I put together. Covers almost anything and everything there is on investing. There's strategies, tips, tricks, and everything to make you very good in the market and very good in investing. You can watch half of it, but then don't come asking for help in the comments. But if you really care about making coins, this is really the video for you. Even if it seems boring in the beginning, I promise you later you'll start getting great and you'll start learning and getting a lot of useful information. So if you watch the whole thing, I really have no problem with offering help. So if you need help, you watch the whole thing, ask me in the comments or ask me in my Discord server in the description. But if you watch certain parts or things that you skipped around on, I don't think I'm going to be helping you, because it just seems to me that, think of it at school, like, you don't get the extra help unless you do the work in class. If you don't do the work in class, you're not going to get extra help. So that's kind of my philosophy. But if you do work in class but still don't get it, you'll get some help at the end. That's my philosophy. Just get comfy, sit down on the couch, relax. You don't even need to watch, listen, think about it like a podcast. You can just sit back, relax, eat your chips, eat some soda, whatever you want to do. Just get comfy, because it's gonna be a very interesting one. Also, if I have any mistakes I made, please acknowledge them in the comments, and I'll be happy to fix them. Also, just disregard my mic quality. I don't have the best mic right now. I ordered a new mic, and hopefully, that should not go in there. I ordered a new mic, and hopefully it should be coming in soon, so I can have more quality videos with voiceovers on FIFA Mobile. That's probably like my next step in FIFA Mobile. So we have a quote here that says, "Risk comes from not knowing what you're doing," by Warren Buffett. And I think this is a spectacular quote that relates amazingly to FIFA Mobile. And why is that? It's because in FIFA Mobile, if you don't understand what you're doing, if you don't understand what you're buying, if you don't understand what you're selling, you're at very high risk. So this is from, what's his name, Warren Buffett, one of the very successful investors who was very good. And yeah, I think this is a great quote. Keep this in the back of your mind whenever you're doing stuff in FIFA Mobile or anything in real life. But yeah, that's a really good quote, and just keep that in the back of your mind, like I said before throughout this presentation. So we got a table of contents here. We have 5 different parts. We have vocabulary. This is very quick and very easy vocabulary. We have 3 vocabulary words there to make it easy and simple. You have tools for second part to make it simple and efficient investments. We have 3 types of investments. Then we can go over the different types of investments that are in the game. I have 4 that I know so far in the game that we'll be going over. And we have 1, 2, buy and sell. I think that 3 and 4, oh my god. 3 and 4 are the most important parts throughout the whole entire presentation. If you're gonna skip any of them, it can't be 3 or it can't be 4. You need to watch those back to back. Those are really important, because those are the questions. Because the 4 is a question I get all the time that I hate. I hate that question. Very annoying question. And 3 is just very informative, just so you can know what's going on. So 3 and 4 are ones that you really can't miss out on. And 5 is closing. This is my personal message at the end with some statements and tricks. I think I have 7 of them. I can't remember. But yeah, these are my tricks at the end on 5. Let's go over some vocabulary. So we have investing, and that is the action of committing something or to gain return. It can be anything. You just know that investing does not have to do with the stock market or just FIFA Mobile. it can be anything. For example, I invest into a new computer. I buy a computer for $500. That's an investment. Why am I investing in it? Because I'm hoping that I can use that computer so I can do better things such as gaming, streaming, all that stuff, so I can make more money in return. That's investing. It is not or investment. Say like you invest into your savings. So your savings accounts. When you get older, you have enough money to use in your savings. That's an investment. Everything you do in life is investing. Ah, it's an investment. Well, investing is an act of investment, so kind of the same thing, but it's the action of committing something in order to get something in return. So by investing in FIFA Mobile coin, FIFA Mobile card, I'm hoping that I get coins, more coins than I paid for that card in return, which nicely brings us into profit, and that's the gain that's calculated in between the amount earned and amount spent. So let's take this in a real life example. Say I buy an Apple stock. There's an Apple, like the phone company, the technology company, Apple, right, owned by Steve Jobs, who founded, right? So say I buy Apple stock for, I think they're going for like $100 right now. It's been a while since I checked, but $100 going off of 2020 information, okay? And then they make some very, very good phone. They make some very good technology that's useful. It's not a grab of your money, steal of your money, and it's worth it. Well, people are gonna be like, oh, and the stock price is gonna start rising and rising and rising and rising. So then you're gonna sell that stock that you have or the shares that you have, so you can get profit. So if I buy for 100, say the stock price rises to $300, I sell it, I make $200 profit, $200 in return. Okay, so that's pretty much how profit works. But now, say if they make another garbage product like every single year, right? What's gonna happen? Say like it's like a very, very bad, and their price ends up plummeting. So say it goes from $100 and then all of a sudden it goes to $50. And yes, that does happen. Even though the company Under Armour, it has happened to them like in I think it was 2017 to 2018. They were very big. They were like making a lot of money. Their stock price was like I think like $80. Maybe as soon as like new shoes came in, like Vans, Jordans became a lot more popular than they were. Prices back then are like $12 now, so it can plummet like that. So I sell it. I bought $100. I sell it for $30. I make a loss of $70. That's what you call a loss. That's the opposite of a gain. You don't make profit, you make a loss. That's the term for it. So then scenarios are different events, games. Oh, I forgot to make an example for profit on FIFA Mobile. Say I buy like a 90 overall player named Smith Woodward for 900k coins. But his price drops down to like 200k and it just stays there because the card is so easy to get. It's very easy to obtain and it just hangs around that price for a long, long time. Well, that's mean I end up making a loss as well on FIFA Mobile. Because that's definitely happened to some people, happened to a lot of people. There's no such thing as every FIFA Mobile investment going well. I've definitely had failed investments and made some losses before. And scenarios are just events, games, players, shops, and events that change the price, that drive a change in player prices. So, for example, say you have like a shop event, like say Flash Sale comes and Flash Sale decides to give us 1 million coins for free in Flash Sale, man, you are going to see a huge market rise because people can go to the market and start buying some coins. A good real life example of this is say how can I say this? What would be a good real life example of this? Oh yeah, a good example is like think of like how the coronavirus came, right? It impacted the stock market very heavily. Stock prices they shifted and they started going down a lot more. So that's an event that happened that made a change in prices of shares. So the economy took a huge hit and then prices started dropping a lot more. So that pretty much wraps up the vocabulary. I actually gave you FIFA Mobile examples and real life examples. So actually throughout this presentation and FIFA Mobile, you can learn how to both invest. You can also learn how to invest FIFA Mobile and also make some connections in real life. This can actually help you with real life investing. It's not exactly the same, but it's the same terminology and ideology. So that brings us right into our tools.